from home. This is Bobby Rossi reporting for the RWA. I am alongside Cipriano Abruzzi and Mr. Christopher Dozer. Just to get a couple of words here, you got a chance to get your TV championship back.
A chance?
Tonight, yes.
That should still be mine. You don't understand. If it wasn't for you, we'd be talking about Chris Cruz in the hospital. And me, still TV champion. It's your fault I lost.
I was trying to give you a gift. You threw it in the trash. I took it out of the trash. I wiped it off, and I just wanted to put it on your hairy back.
I'm done with it. Shush! Ah! Who's in charge? Give me someone who's in charge. I am done with you, you crazy bastard. Are you in charge?
Hey, buddy.
I hope someone's in charge.
We used to
Shut up.
We used to go way back.
No. High five. No. I want Cipriano Abruzzi banned from ringside.
Banned from ringside.
Permanently banned from ringside.
But here's the thing. I need a good reason.
I hate him.
Oh, well, that's not a good reason. I hate a lot of people.
He cost me my match last week.
You guys are the bold and beautiful.
We're
Hollywood balls.
We're Hollywood balls.
Sorry.
Stop it. There is no such thing as Hollywood balls. We do not exist. We are not a team. I hate you.
Oh, right.
Banned from ringside.
Why? Okay. All right.
Cipriano Abruzzi banned from ringside? That's what he wants?
Yes.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah? Okay. Shake on it. It's a deal. What? Shake. All right. I gotta go tell the boys.
What did you do?
Here's the thing. Cipriano Abruzzi is banned from ringside. You get what you want.
Then why is he laughing?
Maybe you're not familiar with Cipriano Abruzzi's, how do you say, mental state recently. I can't say much about. I'm not Dr. Phil or anything. But if I was, well, hey, that's not really nice, buddy. I mean, don't hate on me. I mean, you asked them to be banned from ringside. I banned them from ringside.
Fantastic. That's all I asked for.
See, you asked for somebody in charge. I do the job for you. All right.
Awesome.
Jeez. Bobby Rossi, that haircut. Hey,
I got my team telling me to worry about.
You do.
He's banned from ringside. I'm good. Thank you.
And to think, the authority of JP Hanson is the only thing that can make the baby bull smile. You saw it here, folks. He's happy as a pig in shit. And we'll see how he fares tonight with this rematch at Hype TV. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of RWA's Hype TV, live at the Tonight, we've got a special amount of legs for you, and we're not going to waste any time. We're just going to kick things off in a high gear. Let's get it on. Introducing first, coming in at a weight of 196 pounds, hailing from the Azores, he is Mr. Awesome. What's his name again? Mike Rassa. That's it.
Quite the energetic opening from Bobby Rossi. He certainly broke a sweat doing that. Welcome, everybody. I am Clem Cadiddle-Hopper alongside Mike Mifflin. No, he wasn't really fired last week. We still have him. Good old Mike. Glad to see you, buddy.
Oh, good to be here, Clem. Really, after last week, I felt underappreciated, undervalued, and everything of the sort. But the fact of the matter is that I have a contract with the RWA, and unfortunately, you're not the man that can break it. So here I am, live and in color, as the old Mr. Dukes would say. So let's get into the action here. This was supposed to be a matchup between Chris Cruz, the current TV champion, and Mr. Christopher Dozer in a rematch for the television championship. But we here at the RWA decided that because Chris Cruz had a family emergency and could not be at the show, we decided that we would put Mike Rassa in his spot. And as you saw last week, Mike Rassa was screwed basically by Manny Souza out of the junior heavyweight championship. As I think, Clem, I don't know what you think about it, but it really doesn't matter what you think about it. The fact of the matter is that Mike Rassa against Chris Dozer here for the Interim TV Championship here in the RWA.
So he won't be here. But as an interim opponent, we have a replacement, fear not. Sadly, he weighs in at far too many pounds and hails from Chicago, Illinois. Let's hear it for the baby bull, Christopher Dozer.
Bobby Rossi going the extra mile to mix it up a little bit and give somebody, pretty much everybody on the roster, their own special introduction, and that one just may have angered Christopher Dozer even more so than he actually is. The only silver lining I see is Cipriano Abruzzi banned from ringside. Now you mentioned earlier Mike Gracá being thrown in the place of Chris Cruz due to a family emergency. Quite the set of circumstances that one might not expect. He was screwed, as some may say, by Manny Souza, but then again, rules are rules, and the young lad did way over the 185 mark.
The young lad, are you Scottish?
Yes.
I didn't know Clem Cadiddlehopper was Scottish, but hey, that's good for you. I hope it's a kilt and not a skirt for your sake. Fact of the matter is that this is for the Interim Championship, just like you heard from myself and then from Bobby Rossi, because he likes to reiterate everything that I say. He's a line stealer. That Bill Cosby sweater does nothing for him, and he needs a haircut. But the fact of the matter is that this match is for the Interim Television Championship here in the RWA. Two fine combatants. Obviously, Chris Dozer wants his television title back. Mike Grasso looking to get a chance at another title after last week losing his junior heavyweight title. This should be a pretty incredible matchup.
Yes, it should be. Now, speaking on an interim basis, now what would happen now? More than likely, the winner of this match, presumably next week or maybe the week after, would then face Chris Cruz to become the undisputed champion. So this is only the beginning for one of these two gentlemen.
Well, yeah. I mean, it seems that it would be the beginning of something pretty special. We normally don't do this here in the RWA, but we decided to adapt and move forward and give the fans exactly what they came to see, and that's a television title match. And Mike Grasso is just getting thrown around right now by Chris Dozer.
He certainly is, and
the fans booing the baby bull. Not a surprise at all.
Now, my memory's a little shaky. Has Mike Grasso, he's been competing in the junior heavyweight division. Has he been in there with anybody the size of Chris Dozer?
Not in the junior heavyweight division, no.
Obviously not in the junior heavyweight division. I mean, in general, since he's been here.
I really don't recall. What is this here? Oh, beautiful. Oh, it looks like a very innovative roll up there.
He's certainly moving like a junior heavyweight.
Oh no, Chris Dozer says, I don't think so. This is not the junior heavyweight division. What is this? Oh, rolls him through here too!
Oh, he almost had him. This one could have been over quicker than it started.
Chris Dozer getting out of harm's way. It seems like Chris Dozer just rubbed his man packs into the face of that blonde girl on the outside. She's wiping the sweat off and wiping it on a child. I don't know if that's a good idea, but
certainly not good hygiene practice.
Well, I mean, he is from Chicago, Illinois. I mean, the Windy City.
Chris Dozer back in the ring now.
Chris Dozer absolutely hammering on Mike Grasso now.
See what he did right there? He slowed it down to more of his style, more of his pace. He's got Mike Grasso right where he wants him now. He's taking a little bit of time to showboat there.
Probably not the smartest idea. I'm going to club him on the side of the head.
Manhandling him now, picks him up.
What is this? Looks like a big body slam. I thought he might have been going for the Dozer driver there. Now he locks him up right around the chin. Is that a choke?
No. Our referees are some of the best in the business. I'm sure if it was a choke, you'd be right on top of it.
Oh, referee checking if it was a choke right there. Speak of the devil. Mike Grasso seems to be coming back up to his feet now. the fire of this young man. Oh, and there's a big throat thrust from Christopher Dozer. Oh, that could put someone in the hospital. You can crush a larynx, crush a windpipe.
He's got that hand heavily taped, too. That's got to give him a certain advantage as far as maybe a stiffer grip and a stiffer shot.
Well, I think that's so he doesn't lose his grip at all. I don't know if it necessarily stiffens a grip. It may, but I think it's actually done for grip to make sure that he holds on to his opponent when he has him in certain maneuvers.
Actually, Mike, just been passed a note. You're absolutely incorrect. It so happens that Chris Dozer was in Home Alone 2, and he was one of the Sticky Bandits.
In Home Alone 2, they were the Wet Bandits then.
No, they were the Wet Bandits in number 1. They were the Sticky Bandits in number 2.
I'm sorry, I'm not up on my my Home Alone terminology and exactly what happened in Home Alone, but that's not the point here. We're here to call a wrestling match, Clem. If you could just do your job like you're supposed to.
Hold on, Mike. I'm just getting word again. Sticky Bandits is now trending worldwide on Twitter.
Okay, trending, the Sticky Bandits. And there's a big backbreaker from Chris Dozer. A move that you normally don't see from a guy of Chris Dozer's stature. He's usually a ground and pound type of guy, but there's a big backbreaker trying to take the speed right away from Mike Gracá. Very, very interesting maneuver. Very, very smart maneuver by Mr. Christopher Dozer. Dozer picking him up now.
Picks him up to just knock him back down again.
Oh, Gracá was firing back. Little hard forearm there. There's a hard punch from Gracá. What is this? Oh, knees him in the gluteus maximus. Picks him up. Oh, into what looked to be a belly to back suplex, and then turned it around into a backbreaker.
Oh, and we call that the teabag. No matter how you slice it, that was unpleasant. That's what we call insult to injury right there.
Well, the referee just looked like he almost vomited, so...
I think most of the front row almost vomited. He's not going to win any beauty contest, but that's not what we're all about here. With those forearms, Dozer, that packs a punch. I don't know how Gracá's withstanding that.
He's firing back now.
Come back.
Oh, and there's a big, look like a version of a spine buster.
Whoa!
What is this?
The lights are out.
Ladies and gentlemen, making their first ever debut, the Cipriano Abruzzi band from ringside.
Whoa, we heard Cipriano Abruzzi was banned from ringside, but we had no idea this was going to happen.
What is this crap? Who booked this crap? What is happening right now?
We have an impromptu concert going on right now. Austin the Icon, Adam Superstar, Cipriano Abruzzi.
What is going on at the RWA arena? Christopher Dozer arguing with the referee. I don't understand what's happening right now. Cipriano Abruzzi rocking out. What?
And everybody is singing along with it as Christopher Dozer is going insane.
His blood pressure is going through the roof. He's almost purple. Don't be confused with his blood pressure. He may look like Grimace.
Oh my goodness.
What is that? I don't know what happened. The lights came back on. 1, 2, 3. Mike, we have an interim TV champion. I don't know what the hell happened.
Unbelievable. We go from a live concert to the lights coming back on. Gracá hitting that Pele kick out of nowhere and getting the cover, and has become the interim television champion here at the RWA.
This is pretty I don't know what's happening right now. This is pretty insane. I'm absolutely speechless. I've never seen that at ringside before. Cipriano Abruzzi is supposed to be banned from ringside. JP Hanson himself said that he was banned from ringside. Cipriano Abruzzi must have took it upon himself to bring a ban to ringside. I don't understand. We need to get clarification on this. Is this going to hold up in the RWA court? I mean, I guess it is.
The referee's decision is final. We've heard it before. And there you see it. I guess he's going to get by on a technicality.
I don't know what to do here. This is Cipriano Abruzzi looking a little crazy.
Looking a little crazy is an understatement. Dozer beside himself. The saga of the Bald and the Beautiful will continue right after this. We'll be right back. New television champion, Mike Gracá. And here they are, Mr. Belding's favorite tag team, joining us out by the ring announcer's position.
Yeah, they're the RWA Tag Team Champions, and my favorite tag team in the RWA, Student Body. Well, I'm certainly not. I'm not Jesse Spano or Kelly Kapowski either.
Fair enough. Apparently Jack Connor has something to say.
The last time you all saw the Student Body, shut your mouths when I'm talking. The last time you all saw the Student Body, we effectively defended our RWA Tag Team Championships against the Bomb Squad and effectively put Tom Billington into a hospital. And the best part is that luck had nothing to do with it.
Oh, I don't buy that for 1 second.
Me, he's the jock. He's the what?
Apparently Jack Connor didn't get the "you strike out" reference, thinking it had something to do with baseball.
Obviously not. The waterfalls may be chasing him.
You can shut up. You two girls can call me or go back to the stupid high school you came from.
Junior high school?
Stupid high school.
Oh.
Anyway,
Apparently making reference to Cranston East.
Well, I don't disagree.
yes, let's cut to the chase here. Anyway, there still seems to be some doubters, so tonight, we're gonna prove all the doubters wrong once again. We are issuing an open challenge to any former tag team champions right now.
Now wait a second.
Any former tag team champions? Is he completely out of his mind?
This is career suicide.
Jack Connor, don't do it, son. Don't do it.
It could be anybody.
There are a lot of tag teams that have come down the pike in RWA.
What about Club Justice? Wait a minute.
That's not Club Justice's music.
No, but I'd venture to say if it's who I think it is, Student Body's going to be missing some teeth just like somebody else. Whoa, you know where I'm going with that.
I know exactly where you're going with that. The power trip. Oh, we got worked. Clem, we got worked. My darling Clementine, we got worked.
And here we see Medium Fish donning the power trip attire. I'm not sure. The video screen showed Cipriano and T Phoenix, but it could be JP
I don't think
Hanson.
T Phoenix could get under the ring ropes like that.
Fish barely made it himself, so it was a close call in my eyes. Medium Fish, the power trip tribute band, so to speak.
Well, I hope they play all the hits.
Well, certainly Medium Fish are former tag team champions, and when in the right frame of mind, so to speak, they can be a formidable tag team.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I mean, Student Body has been formidable tag team champions, though. I mean, I don't know what they're trying to accomplish with this, calling out any former tag team champion here in the RWA. And there's Meaty just waving, doing his normal waving routine.
The way I see it is there's been so many doubters who have questioned the legitimacy of their tag team championship run. This is just a way of sticking it to the doubters, basically telling them, we don't care what you think. That's my take on the situation.
Well, you could be absolutely right in making that assessment. I don't disagree with you at all.
But their plan could turn around and bite them in the behind, because Meaty and Fish, like I said, they're not somebody to sleep on.
Or sleep with.
Well, I say sleep on because clearly these two wouldn't know what sleeping with would mean.
Oh, well, that's true. What is this here? Collar and elbow tie-up, very nice. Oh, Meaty on the offensive. What is this here? Wow, very different variation of the arm drag there. Takes the arm back over, very nice.
Given the moveset that Meaty is currently using, I would say he'd be taking the part of JP Hanson more so than Cipriano Abruzzi. Not that I've ever seen Team Phoenix do an arm drag quite like that. But they're effectively keeping Jack Connor in their corner and making crisp, clean, quick tags.
Well, maybe back in T Phoenix's younger days when he was a little slimmer in the waistline. Maybe his shirt size wasn't a 3XL, maybe it was only a 1XL, but that's not the case. The fact of the matter is that Meaty and Fish are actually being pretty dominant right now. It's very, very, very surprising. Jack Connor, smart though, getting to the ropes there, trying to break that hold. Meaty going out after him.
Looks like some track and field competition here. Jack Connor not one to be on the track team for sure, and he's out of breath in a hurry. There's a tag. And now Fish is on the attack.
What is this? Oh! And Nick Varsity absolutely killed! Fishy boy!
And that right there is going to be the turning point in this match. Without a doubt, that gave Student Body the break that they needed.
There's a hip toss. Excuse me, had to cough there. He kicked it, and it's good.
Yes, certainly, it's good. Jack Connor saying it's through the uprights.
Nick Varsity going for the pin there. Smart maneuver. Kicked him again.
So it would appear we have Phoenix, Hanson, and Cipriano, the best of the power trip. Clearly their younger brother, Chips, playing the part of Kevin Cash here tonight. Nowhere to be found. It's a little power trip reference when there was a four-man squad. Of course, there have been other members of the power trip that we're just going to leave out for prosperity, I guess.
Well, not so much for prosperity, but we don't want to get sued.
True.
Beautiful double hip toss there. What are they doing? A little strutting up, double elbows.
Mercer letting a lot go by in this one. They were in there for clearly more than 5 seconds. A lot of leeway being shown by senior referee Steve Motion.
There's a leg DDT.
Looks like Fish is trying to get to the outside and perhaps break this up to catch a second wind, or perhaps maybe make his way around the ring to the corner and make a tag. Nonetheless, he's being prevented by Nick Varsity right there, who continues to get an unfair advantage as Jack Connor has the referee distracted. And now you see Meaty trying to do his best mime impression and tell referee Steve Mosher what's going on behind his back, but to no avail.
2. Looks like he sucker shot at him in the side of the head. Fish has him up. Oh, there's a tag.
Yes, I saw that. Big splash into the corner.
A big clothesline.
And that's why they are the tag team champions right there. They may pull pranks like you see with Meaty and Fish, but moves like that is what's setting them apart from other teams and legitimizing their tag team title run.
Beautiful spine buster. 2. Meaty jumping in and out of the ring here, doing a lot of work just to try to save the match for his team. Jack Connor in the ring now, stomps on the leg of Fish. Make it 2. Make it 3. Oh, stomps right on the knee. That'll break a leg. Big forearm.
He's got
Make it 2.
T Fishy here, reeling.
Nice drop kick.
In the past, some have made comments about the effectiveness of Connor's drop kick. He certainly perfected his craft right here, right before our very eyes in recent weeks.
And there's a kick to the back of the head. Jack Connor just got smoked in the back of the bean. Make it 2. That $150,000 education getting rumbled around in his brain with those kicks.
Still having the wherewithal to prevent the tag. Continuing to work the leg now with Fish. The crowd trying to get behind Meaty and Fish.
Beautiful back elbow. That might have hurt a little. Oh, that too.
Some big time damage being done.
Count faster. Don't count like you went to war. Fast.
Soul food.
That readjusted the jaw of Nick Varsity right now. Something fierce. And this is the opportunity that they need. Fish is near his corner. All he's got to do is maybe roll over one more time, and he's got the tag. There you go. Meaty House of Fire.
Push kick. Jack Connor gets right back up. T-bone suplex.
Shades of the shooter himself.
What is he doing here? What is this? Knee drop off of the second rope.
That could be it.
1, 2. Oh! An eyelash away. Steve Mosher may be intoxicated. Maybe that's the reason why he didn't get that 3 count.
Meaty signaling for something here.
Looks like he's calling for the brain buster. Oh! Gets cut off. Beautiful.
Fish coming in from behind. Oh!
Oh! Very, very nice.
Oh, and Fish was looking to go up to the high rent district and paid for it. Varsity cut him off.
Varsity running power slam.
At this point, I've forgotten who's legal, and Steve Mosher is down in the process. Varsity bringing in a steel chair now. This is trouble. Meaty with the steel. The old Eddie Guerrero, and what in the world? And all 4 men are down trying to pull a fast one on the referee.
What is going on?
Mosher finally turns around and has no idea what's going on.
Seems like a night of trickery here in this match.
not having any idea what just transpired. We're gonna have to. He's gonna have to let this one continue. Looks like Meaty and Fish having some communication issues here.
Oh!
Oh, goes Fishy. Now Meaty 2-on-1.
What is this?
This could be it. We call that spring break, and
Might have just broken Fishy's neck.
that's Meaty.
Meaty's neck.
There it is. I
You
think
can count that to 1,000,000, my friend.
it's certainly all over but the shouting. Student body victorious in this match here.
Not very good for student body. I'll tell you what, they really put up a hell of a fight. Meaty and Fish did, but I don't know. They call out former tag team champions, and this is what happens. But ladies and gentlemen, right now, let us take you to Bobby Rossi, standing by with none other than JP Hanson.
Oh, this is good.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bobby Rossi here with the current acting general manager of RWA, JP Hanson. Now, JP, I'm sure you might have heard the same thing. Supposedly, Antonio Atama will be making his return here at the Force next week. And supposedly, he's looking for no one but you. What do you have to say about that, JP? I'm sure there's plenty.
It's pretty funny, Bobby Rossi. Being the acting general manager, I was aware of Mr. Atama's, I guess you could say, gracious return to the RWA ring coming up March 10th, live at RWA Light. The problem is that he can look for me all he wants. I'm not hard to find. I have a desk, I have an office, I have security. I'm not afraid of Antonio Atama. I've never been afraid of Antonio Atama. So him looking for me really means very little to me. I'm not an active wrestler anymore. JP Hanson is not an active wrestler.
So if Antonio Atama called you out in the middle of the ring and said you didn't have it anymore, you wouldn't take him up on the challenge. The JP I know wouldn't.
Bobby Rossi, you know how many people have said to me that I don't have it anymore, how I'm washed up, how I'm a has-been, how I'm this, how I'm that? You know how many people have said that to me? Quite a few. But the fact of the matter is people can think whatever they want. If he calls me out in the middle of the ring, I may call him out to the middle of the street. That's how things go. I'm not an active wrestler. If he wants to fight me, I mean, he's more than welcome to come and try. There've been a lot of people that have tried to fight me. Some have, worked out better than others, but, in the grand scheme of things, I mean, why come looking for me? He's beat me twice. He has nothing to prove.
Apparently he does have a point to prove, and I guess you and I are both going to find out what that point is March 10th.
Bobby Rossi, March 10th is going to be a very interesting day. I'm very, very excited to see Antonio Atama. I mean, let's face facts. The guy is an incredible athlete. I may not like what he does personally in the ring. I think that he's that he cheats quite a bit, but there's no doubt that he's a phenomenal athlete. He beat the shooter, JP Hanson, not once, but twice. Not too many people can say that.
Why his coming back to RWA could be big news and big happenings. Folks, you heard it here first. I'm with JP Hanson. Anything Antonio Atama has to say is perfectly welcome here at the Force. Stay tuned and find out what exactly that is. This next contest is scheduled for one fall. There is no time limit. There are no disqualifications. This one is for the hardcore championship! Introducing first, our challenger, who comes in at a weight of 213 pounds. He hails from Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. Give it up for Cipriano Abruzzi.
This match for the RWA Hardcore Championship, It's going to be the hardcore champion, Rob Marsh, going up against Cipriano Abruzzi. Lights out Cipriano Abruzzi.
And this one has stiff written all over it.
STIFF.
Kind of reminds you of Nick Varsity's card, of report card. 2 Fs. No?
That was funny.
Thanks a lot, Mike. Well, Cipriano Abruzzi looking fit and trim.
And introducing
Billy
you to
Slim?
the public, he is the current reigning and defending RWA hardcore champion.
I cannot
He
compliment
weighs
Bobby
at
Rossi on his Bill Cosby sweater enough.
And hails from Brockton, Massachusetts. Let's hear it for the undercrowded Saxon.
He's from where?
Brockton, City of Champions.
City of Champions, Brockton, Massachusetts.
That's what they call it. I didn't name it.
Do you know who other famous athlete was from Brockton, Massachusetts?
No, I
The guy you like so much, Rocky Marciano.
I like the movie Coming to America. I don't know anything about Rocky Marciano. What I do know is Rob Marsh has been the hardcore champion for going on a little bit over a month now and taking on all comers that have stepped in his way. And Cipriano Abruzzi, in that chase the champion going back to where Marsh won that title, was one of those people that was in his way. Now, can history repeat itself? That is the question.
Well, this is going to be very, very interesting. Referee signals for the bell and then runs out of the ring. He wants no part of this.
Maybe a good call on his part.
Oh, there's one headbutt. And there's a
boy.
forearm. There's another one. They are just tattooing each other with forearms in the middle of the ring.
Surprisingly enough, Cipriano Abruzzi with the upper hand.
What is he doing? He's trying to manhandle Rob Marsh.
Slipped out of his hands at first, but successful on the second attempt. There's going to be nothing pretty about this, I promise you.
What is he? Cipriano Abruzzi is completely insane.
Oh, you noticed.
But Rob Marsh is completely insane as well.
Well, that's been well documented. So they're like 2 peas in a pod. Ooh, the referee made the pinfall count and escaped the ring rather quickly once again. Well, there he is running for cover.
Drop kick to the shoulder there, Cipriano Abruzzi. What is he looking to do here? I thought he was going to try to dive.
I wouldn't have been at all surprised, but thankfully for possibly his own health and well-being that he didn't.
There's some chops being administered now. Fans running for cover. They want nothing to do with this. There's a stomp on the kidneys in the lower back. Runs him into the post face first.
Pretty sure he caught the side of the apron on his way down too. Just added little thank you very much from Rob Marsh.
He might catch some head trauma by the end of this match. Rob Marsh rolls him over. 2.
No, this being a hardcore title match, it didn't have to end in the ring. He rolled him in there anyway. I think these guys had some sort of mutual agreement beforehand that they were going to leave weapons out of this and just go stiff as hell.
Oh, and he stomped on his head.
And as you can see right there, that was stiff as hell.
Smashes his arm now. Drops a knee drop. Make it 2.
That's using the head.
Hasn't been a variation of Kimura. Oh, Cipriano Abruzzi rolls through.
Well, I thought he had him there. That was a quick roll-off by Cipriano.
There's a knee or a kick. I don't know which one. Kick to the knee, maybe.
Certainly kamikaze-type offense from Cipriano.
Oh, and there's a belly-to-belly suplex.
Certainly had the corner in mind, just undershot it a bit. Effective nonetheless.
There's a big German landing on the back of his shoulders and his neck. Stomping on the back of Rob Marsh now. Drops a leg drop on the back of the head. I don't know what he's thinking. And there's a clothesline up around the jaw somewhere. Rob Marsh, start checking for your chiclets.
I think he was checking to see if his head was still attached. The front row there almost had a souvenir. The Rob Marsh bobblehead. Marsh has not been manhandled like this in quite some time, specifically since his return here to the RWA. Oh man, nobody home there.
Cipriano Abruzzi goes all the way through, landing at the feet of the people. Oh, Rob Marsh, it's the Marsh falls double stomp. That'll break your spine.
He's one sick individual, and Cipriano Abruzzi just found that out the hard way.
Do it again, I didn't get that.
Somehow,
Another headbutt.
bringing Abruzzi back to his feet here.
Just headbutting the life out of him.
And you know something like that's doing just as much damage to Marsh as it is Abruzzi.
Marsh doesn't care. I think Marsh's brain cells are completely fried. He has no idea what's going on. He just wants to beat people up. I can't say that I blame him if you're good at that sort of thing. I myself am a coward. Oh, what beautiful fork and arrow.
Just a 2 count. I think that one surprised Marsh right there. He thought he had him. Somehow Cipriano Abruzzi's firing back. Not sure where he's getting from at this point.
I don't think he knows where he's getting it from.
Running on instinct, possibly.
Oh, just clubs him on the back. Kick to the gluteus maximus. I've seen a lot of kicks to the gluteus maximus tonight. Oh, Rob.
What happened there? Apparently the kick out hit the referee. Is that what happened?
I think so.
Taking matters into his own hands. Can't say I blame him. He should be getting hazardous duty pay for this one.
Inverted atomic drop. That'll hurt the baby maker.
The battery pack.
Yo, I got 5 for that.
Here comes trouble right here.
What is this? Beautiful frog splash.
Now I've seen Marsh put quite a lot of people away with that frog splash. Very high impact. Abruzzi somehow kicking out. I'm not entirely sure how he's able to.
He doesn't even know where he is, I think. I think that's what the problem is. He has no idea where he is. What is Marsh doing here?
Well,
what is Marsh doing?
I'd say he's a couple fries short of a Happy Meal, but I'm pretty sure.
Pile driver!
Oh my goodness. As I was saying, I'd say Cipriano's a couple fries short of a Happy Meal, but I'm fairly certain that's only because Vincenzo ate them. No?
That is totally unnecessary, Clem.
Okay. And this action continues somehow.
Marsh is looking for the Yakuza here. He's looking for the Yakuza kick. Pushes him away. Abruzzi hits him with a forearm. What the hell is he trying to do now? Oh!
Marsh rolling to the outside after the headshot. What's this? Chris Dozer on the apron.
Is it candy? Yeah. Is it a razor blade to shave your back?
Chris Dozer staring right at him. Cipriano Abruzzi looking at Chris Dozer now.
There's a version of the headshot I haven't seen before. Guillotining him over the top rope.
Uh-oh.
Dozer desperately trying to get his attention. Oh my goodness. Was that the spiked hand that he had right there?
I think it was. Dozer grabbing Marsh now.
And it's a hardcore match. It's legal. Dozer gaining a measure of revenge from the band at ringside that we saw just a little while ago.
This craziness has ensued for sure. I don't know what to do here. Cipriano, oh boy.
Whoa. It's reached its boiling point. Cipriano reacting somewhat similar to what we've seen Chris Dozer. Whoa. And Dozer's smiling. It's almost like they've a little bit of role reversal here.
It's like he wants Cipriano Abruzzi to get mad. That's pretty smart on his part, I think. A mad Cipriano Abruzzi, I mean, mad and crazy, those are two things that Chris Dozer definitely needs.
He's got the thumbs up from Chris Dozer.
And the saga continues here at RWA. We'll be back with your main event at RWA Hype.
Will be the main event for this evening. I want to thank you all for joining us here at the Force. We have one hell of an audience as usual. We're going to end things off with some tag team action, and refereeing this bout is none other than senior official Steve Mosher.
Well, here we go, folks. Main event time here at RWA Hype. Clem, this is going to be a hot one for sure.
We'll have to wait for this one.
T Phoenix and Jason Devine going up against the team of the man who is a citizen of the world, Billy Ware, and his new tag team partner, the perfect gentleman, Logan Rose. Should be an interesting matchup.
A little bit of bad blood spilling over from, well, as far back as the Logan and Devine feud sort of reinvented itself right before our very eyes. We hear some new theme music for Devine and Phoenix, and here they come.
The yellow and black attack is back.
Of course, let's not forget, it was just last week where both these men took out our director of competition, Bill Victor. And well, we haven't seen Bill Victor, JP Hanson filling in for him. But we're going to have to wonder, what does Bill Victor think of all this? What's he going to do? What's he going to say? So much to find out. Perhaps have some news as far as his condition as soon as next week.
I mean, we're going to try to get that for you as soon as possible, folks. Phoenix laying out Bill Victor with that flying elbow off the top rope.
Devine carrying a neck brace. Spoke to him earlier. He said that possibly Logan Rose or Billy Ware, one of the two, are going to need that when he's done with them.
Very, very interesting. T Phoenix looking in great shape, rotund being the shape. Jason Devine looking insane. I don't know if that's a way to describe someone, but
sure, why not? The shoe fits.
Well, Clem, it seems like you have big feet, so your shoes wouldn't fit on mine.
There they are, citizen of the world and the perfect gentleman.
Good to see Logan Rose back in the RWA, no doubt about it.
I certainly agree, but I don't think Jason Devine would. Electrifying this crowd as they step foot into the ring. Proceeding with caution, I may add. They know full well what Devine and Phoenix are capable of.
It's a very, very interesting team. It has all the this match has all the makings to be a huge match in RWA.
Surefire Classic for sure. And the team of Ware and Rose have all the makings to be a premier tag team here in the RWA. Whoa. There's a new chant. That is not going to make T Phoenix very happy.
Well, what would make T Phoenix happy other than a bucket of chicken wings? Maybe an ice cold beer. Maybe setting someone on fire. I mean, who knows?
All possible. Looks like Billy Ware is going to start it off, and I don't know. Phoenix.
Last time Billy Ware started it off, it only lasted about 15 seconds. So you might want to tell him to cool his jets a bit.
What some fail to realize is there's a lot of pregame action in that last encounter that you speak of.
Oh, I see.
A lot of finger exercises, if you know what I mean.
Oh, very, very nice. Digits do the deed. Calling up a tie-up here. Devine and Ware started off.
Back and forth. They can't seem to catch him.
And T Phoenix pants get wrapped around his ankles. That's the first time that's happened, well, today.
Phoenix looks beside himself right now.
T Phoenix is hot on the outside.
Whoa, taking a swipe at one of our cameramen. Oh. And Billy Ware may have bitten off more than he can chew.
Nobody makes him naked. Just you.
Phoenix lunging at him, and he's pantsed again!
That was still on.
And now he gets pushed over. Little schoolyard action there. Oh, he gets chopped in the corner. Billy Ware lighting him up with chops. I don't think so, Billy boy.
Whoa, up, and he's caught and slammed into the corner of Devine and Phoenix, and I would suggest the fun and games are over.
Devine chopping him, throwing a shot to the body and then a chop. Has a hard forearm in the side of the head. Make it two.
Sorry, Logan.
He whips him off now.
There's a blind tag there.
Blind tag. Beautiful double team move there from Logan Rose and Billy Ware. Not hold with an add-on of a bulldog. Very, very nice.
And neither man have seemed to have forgot this deep and broiled feud that they've been in most of 2011. Now carrying over to 2012. Logan not even going for the pinfall earlier on.
Logan eats the turnbuckle like it's a piece of salmon.
That was slamming that reference right there.
No, you're not.
Devine thinking suplex into the buckle, blocked twice by Logan. Nice reversal by Logan Rose. Tagging to Billy Ware now. Possible double team action coming up.
beautiful. Looked like a moonsault. Billy Ware covers him. 2. Phoenix jumps in the ring. Haven't seen him move that fast since Hooters had 10-cent rings.
You notice that moonsault slightly off and ends up headbutting Devine in the lower extremities. Premeditated, I do not know.
Tilt-a-whirl. Oh, Devine sent all the way out to the ring. Beautiful maneuver by Billy Ware. Phoenix coming to the aid.
Checking on Jason Devine, trying to help him back to his feet, as you said. Possibly some strategy going over right here. Mosher sending Team Phoenix back to his corner. Whoa. Phoenix.
Oh! And he throws him like a wall dart and a huge clothesline from Devine on the outside of the ring. Great presence of mind by Team Phoenix to jump in the way of Billy Ware looking to dive on top of Jason Devine.
It would appear Phoenix is on the same wavelength as Billy Ware there. You saw that dive coming, as you said. Now, getting the attention of Logan Rose, and we get some cheating going on in the corner here.
And there's a big boot driver from Jason Devine.
Interesting setup right there. Phoenix from the apron whipping Ware off of the ropes into the big boot driver. Now the onslaught continues by Phoenix and Devine.
Oh, that would be onslaught.
That's what I said.
No, that's not what you said. It sounded like you had marbles in your mouth or something else.
You're not going to do that. You're not going to do it.
Big back elbows in the corner from Team Phoenix now.
The smile that comes across that man's face is sickening.
Big Bird. Big Bird.
Team Phoenix letting the fans get to him. He's paying attention to the fans. He shouldn't be though. He should be paying attention to the task at hand and then beating Billy Ware and Logan Rose.
Guillotine type maneuver right across the rope. All the weight of Team Phoenix across the body and throat of Billy Ware.
I've never seen Big Bird do that.
Going to do several things that you've never seen Big Bird do, I promise you that. Phoenix is far from the wholesome family entertainment that you would find on Sesame Street.
Punching him small in the back.
Those would be fun.
Up them in the chest. From my vantage point, they look like punches. Team Phoenix, a dastardly man, steps on the chest. There's a 2 count.
From my vantage point, you look like a nice guy.
Big Bird, it's not nice to hurt other people.
It is.
Look at this. Billy Ware goes to dive at him. I don't think so, says Team Phoenix.
Up and over, looking for the fallaway slam. Not a chance. Oh, power up, no, reverse.
His pants are falling again. Oh, and Team Phoenix goes for the ass splash. Billy Ware clubs him with a shoe. Steve Mosher, what are you doing?
So much action,
Big Bird
it's hard
really
for him
let
to keep
himself
track
go.
of it.
Oh my God!
Big boot by Jason Devine from the outside. The strength of Team Phoenix pushing Billy Ware off of him back to his feet. And Devine was right on top of things right there, stopping Ware right in his tracks.
Logan Rose trying to get the fans behind Billy Ware, hoping to make a comeback in this match. Jason Devine just clubbing people.
Trying to get behind Billy Ware, but he's down and out right now. Or maybe I spoke too soon. freeing himself from the potential go-to-sleep maneuver right there. Slice bread coming up.
Ring now. Oh no. Beautiful maneuver there.
We had that sliced bread.
1, 2. Oh, and Logan Rose breaks up the pin.
I thought they had him there. That sliced bread, well scouted. Caught in that power slam neckbreaker maneuver. And Phoenix and Devine maintain control here.
He's gonna stomp his head in.
Maybe spending too much time
roaring at the fans.
I was going to say conversating because I know a particular person that does not like that word. And that's what I do. I rub people the wrong way. Really weird. Taking advantage of the situation here.
What is this? He might be going for a mustache ride here. Has him hooked.
Phoenix now, oh my goodness, breaking it up. Attempting the mustache ride. He's going to get the supernova right here.
Oh my God.
Oh! And that just took the same amount of, if not almost the same amount of punishment on Jason Devine. Very close to the tag. Can't say the same for Devine. He's almost there, but Billy's closer. The tag. Devine not making the tag. Gets the German suplex from Logan Rose.
TP is catching some hot forearms. There's a leg lariat.
Phoenix rolling to the outside. This could be it. The burning candle. No, reverse. Phoenix. You saw Phoenix on the left side of the screen right there.
There's a go to sleep. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Phoenix and Jason Devine showing their dominance here in the tag team division of the RWA, beating an up-and-coming tag team in Logan Rose and Billy Ware. Absolutely incredible, great matchup here to end RWA hype.
Hi Billy, how's it going? He's doing okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to make of this.
Devine doing the screaming dog routine. Phoenix doing here? Logan
out of the ring.
I gotta say, I'm quite surprised that that's all he did.
The following bullshit was brought to you by the letter T.
What is this?
Some different music now playing. Lights go out. What is going on? You never know here in the RWA, and I think am I seeing this right? That's Bill Victor, the director of competition.
Bill Victor's back.
Still holding those ribs. Does not appear to be 100%, that is for sure. Walking very gingerly is Bill Victor. He's got the microphone.
I suppose you just enjoyed that match. Much you enjoyed the burn rib cheating last week. Hell yeah!
Phoenix clapping.
I'm glad you enjoyed it because it's your last.
The first one. There's a lot of beef in that ring.
Now, I know the situation in the match, we're trying to clear this up a little. I know the situation said that if you win, Jason Devine here. I'm a champion! Well, the problem is, either of you are going to be here to see it. Alright. Let me put it through, you can understand. Last week when I was laying down there, you said to me, who do you think you are? Well, right now, I'm the man that just terminated both of your contracts. You're fired! What?
Whoa. Say it ain't so.
You of all people know, business is business.
And the exclamation point by Bill Victor sticking it to Devine and Phoenix. They're fired, Mike Mifflin. What do you make of this groundbreaking information?
I am absolutely befuddled at this revelation that has come forth from Bill Victor. Bill Victor is fired. Team Phoenix and Jason Devine. Well, I don't know.
And the crowd right now giving them a fitting goodbye.
Phoenix whispering something into the air. Jason Devine. They don't seem to care too much. I don't understand what's happening here. Oh, T Phoenix with the double middle salute. Jason Devine with one of his own. What is happening? I don't know what's going to happen with this. Well,
He just got the microphone. Hold on.
Was brought to you by the letters F and U.
Well, there you go.
well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another edition of RWA Hype in the books. I'm Mike Mifflin.
I'm Clem Caditto Hopper. We'll see you next week.